Hi guys, so I'm making a video today and it's not a live video. And welcome to my little cat Mishka. Mishka. So I'm back in my bedroom and I'm filming with my new MacBook Air. So super happy to get it. I don't know if the quality is very good, but hey, I mean it's the best on the market, I guess. Anyway, today I wanted to share with you, excuse for the very, I don't know, Corona style outfit, but it is what it is. And it's just a normal day again. And I make videos whenever I can. So this is when I had the time because I wanted to share with you that I got, my Pursoma scrubs and salts. Now, it's really difficult to keep in your hands. So I spoke about this on my Instagram and maybe on another video. And these to me are just amazing. So I bought them on Beauty Heroes, which is a eco brand website, and they do have a monthly box. I would love to also have that, do that, but I'm not interested in everything, so I don't know. I have to think about it. But one product that I did want is Pursoma. Okay, so I bought two body scrubs and a body brush, a dry brush, but they made a mistake and they sent me their body soaks, their bath soaks, which are amazing, and I love to buy them, but I don't have a bath. So, they're really kind, and they said that they would, get on its way the body brush. So I'm waiting for the body brush. Now, as you know, I told you all about wellness beauty, because for me, it's not anymore just about makeup. It's skincare, yes, but you have to feel good. And which will bring me to my next point, which is, the feelings that I got as I was using all of this different skincare. Some things just didn't feel right. Anyway, I'll hold off on that. So Pursoma is a woman founder, and the name Pursoma, it comes for pure, which is pure in French, like pure. And Soma, I forgot, I think it's Latin, but anyway. So her whole philosophy, I totally agree with. And so I bought these two scrubs, like I said, because I don't have a bathtub. But this one is, let's do it old style, coconut body polish. It's to for intense hydration, and that's what I want. I only care about hydration. And then the Seaweed body polish, and this is for softening. So I would soften first and then hydrate. And I'm waiting to use these because I don't want to take a quick shower like I usually do, because either my son wants me or something. I have to be alone, and they say to use up all of it. It's a lot. That's why they're single uses. And so yeah, I'm waiting for the perfect moment, because it is a ritual. And yeah, and then of course I wanted to use my dry brush. That's why I got it together with this body polish. But that's gonna come. And the dry brush is not just any old brush. And I did in the past buy the natural brushes. And to me, they were too rough on my skin. I could feel like I was, brushing too roughly. And, those brushes would be great on a horse, I think. And don't get me wrong, I did it myself. It all depends on how much you press. But still, I think those bristles were just too much for skin, because skin is so delicate, and I think we're so harsh on our skin. We have to remember to be gentle, and I'm not the only one who says that, but I do believe in this whole philosophy of not being aggressive on your skin, and that's just come with experience, okay, and with some common sense. And like I told you in my previous videos, I don't use retinols, I don't use vitamin C, I don't use peels, because it just didn't feel good, and I don't believe it does good things to your skin. And actually, I have somebody who's going to back this up, and I will tell you later. Anyway, let's get back to Pursoma. So I definitely want to use this no, it's not C, it's like a bath soak. I have to find a bathtub. My parents don't have a bathtub. We'll see. This is a digital detox, fight wired and tired syndrome, all natural sleep aid. All of this, so basically it's full until here. It's all for one bath. So you fill your bathtub with like hot water, almost to the point that it shouldn't burn, but it has to be really hot because you need to like sweat. And you put all of this in and you soak in it for 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. Then when you get out, it said you have to like wrap yourself in a towel, and the best thing would be to go inside your bed and just rest and sweat, because then it's all about detoxifying the system. So that's why then you would get great skin, because you're detoxifying through your skin from the inside out, not eating, but through sweating and detoxifying. Now, this is nothing new, obviously, because, the Arabs have those steam baths that you do. Actually, when I went to Turkey, I did one. And then the Romans and the Greeks had also baths. Bathing was very important. Like in history, taking baths is very therapeutic. Sorry. So this is therapeutic. Oh my God, I can't speak. Therapeutic bathing, and I'm very interested in it, curious about it. Like I said, nobody has ever invented anything new, because somewhere in history things were done, like Cleopatra would bathe in, I think, I don't know, goat milk or something like that. Anyway, bathing is as old as the world, and it is therapeutic. Water is therapeutic. Even in Ischia, in Italy, Naples, I went to Ischia. They have the hot thermal baths. I remember it was summer, it was like 40 degrees out, and the pool, because they're different, like salt pools, was I think it was like 36 degrees, and I was like, oh my God, I'm never going to be able to go in there. And I did, and it was like 40 degrees outside. It was 36 in the water, and just felt amazing. Then they have really cold pools, and then they have like, even saunas are all about sweating. Anyway, so I'm all about this wellness beauty, and I definitely believe in it. And so I follow her obviously on Instagram, and and I've also told you that I've been using Living Libations, and that whole line. I just love the philosophy of Nadine Artemis. She's Canadian, and I love her products because her products are just so noble. The scents are noble. They just make you feel like a queen, and it's not your regular scent that you would find at Sephora. Exactly. But like, I cannot go back. Once you use real like oils, essential oils, especially from her line, you just can't go back. It's impossible. Everything smells like synthetic, which and they are synthetic. And, I'm also into living libations, but it's not that I only use eco products. I also use like the ordinary because I think they have wonderful products and for very low cost. I use the buffet and basically hyaluronic acid, like, because hydration, I believe in hydration. And the person I also want to talk about is the famous doctor called Dr. Barbara Sturm. Now her products are extremely expensive. Like, I could not afford them except for a few products that I would like to buy. But I just believe in her whole philosophy and her approach to skin. Obviously, she has success because she is a successful business owner and dermatologist. And, a lot of Hollywood stars follow her. She's the one who invented the famous vampire facial with the blood taken from your body and this and that. And she also uses creams that, I think she puts in your blood and makes you like your own personalized cream. And she also started a kids line. But besides her products that I can't afford, her philosophy really spoke to me because in my gut, I had this feeling. She is against using vitamin A, so retinols, vitamin C, peels, acid peels, anything like that, because this disturbs the acid mantle. Oh my gosh, I always do this. And disrupts the barrier. And I've always believed that. And when I did use Retin A, because I did use Retin A and vitamin C, first of all, I didn't feel comfortable. So even she said, if it doesn't feel comfortable, because everybody has this idea that if it burns or stings, it's working. And sometimes things did burn and sting on my face, and I didn't enjoy it. And I felt like it wasn't right. But, like I had to follow what the whole trend and what doctors said, but inside me I was like, no. And now I am like, my gut feeling is being confirmed by a doctor, Dr. Barbara Sturm, and she said, like, you should not be aggressive to your skin and only hydrate. And that's what I've been saying all along. But you've been with me for many years, that I haven't been always saying that, but at the beginning, before going on YouTube, I did only hydrate, and that's it. Then I got into all the acids and AHAs and BHAs, which are fine, okay? Because if you have problems, then they can help you. But it's how you use them, obviously, because people abuse them. And even vitamin C is good, she said, but not over like a certain percentage. And anyway, so she's all about hydration. Me too. And the same kind of philosophy applies to Dr. Hauschka, and with the barrier and, the acid mantle and stuff. So I really, really am that's what I'm doing. And the only thing I don't agree with her is sunscreen. I don't agree with anyone, really. I do agree with being balanced and using your head, because the sun has never hurt anyone unless you're stupid and you go out under the sun for hours and hours, and lots of people do that. But walking around doesn't really do anything, and everything is just over exaggerated. And especially, of course, if you put vitamin A, retinols, or do peels, you have to use sunscreen, because you're making your skin vulnerable. But I don't want to make my skin vulnerable. My skin is perfectly capable of handling things on its own. That's why it's a barrier. Our skin is a barrier for our insides. And what we do to our face is we just buy all these products and this and that. We just make it thinner and thinner and thinner and vulnerable. That's why I've never really had any problems with my body skin. obviously I have good skin to begin with, genetically, but my body has never had all the problems that my face has had, because I started having problems when I started messing around with stuff like beauty stuff. Anyway, so from now on, I'm just going to, from now on, for many, I haven't been on haven't been on YouTube in like 5 years. So in these 5 years, all I did was hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Another thing that she says is, why would you, they say that some products you can't use during pregnancy, like retinols and other stuff, BHA. Why would you use them though if you're not pregnant? And that's what I thought myself. I'm like, I even said in my last video, I said, why would I use something that is not good for my baby inside, but give it to myself? So, this philosophy is actually is not new. Many women have a wonderful skin, or even avoid problems just by hydrating. Of course, you have to take care of your skin. If you don't do anything, you don't use sun protection, you don't hydrate it, because pollution is, part of our world now. You might get to 60 that you look awful, but you can't work on your skin to the point where you're disrupting everything. So, this world is always exaggerating with everything, especially skincare and makeup too. Makeup is exaggerated in such a way that we are getting away from what is really necessary, which is using makeup to enhance our features, our beautiful features, not to cover up everything. And I love makeup. I've always loved my makeup ever since I was a young girl, but not this type of makeup. It's just, no. It's going in a place towards a direction that I really don't like, but I do use it. It's not that I don't use it. And then, when you get older, a lot of makeup doesn't look good on you, and that's why I've scaled back. When I was younger, I was putting, full coverage foundation. I was doing my eyes very bold, but that's because you're young. And so whatever you do, you look like a lady, you look older, you look better, but not anymore. That's for sure. My bangs make me look younger, and, I have to make my eyes a little bit more defined. My eyebrows are still the same. They're always the same. They never change. Also, my mouth is pretty good, but it's just all about my eyes and makeup I use for under my eyes, because, because you change, and I have a lot of redness around my nose, and, things change, but I cannot layer on as much as I did. I just look awful. And if I do, sometimes I get the craving. I'm like, I'm going to layer all this stuff on my face like I did. And then I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh my God, no way. So I'd rather have a radiant face with nothing, but with a little bit of concealer, because this makes me look really tired. There's just some women who can and some women who can't. And the concealer that I'm using is the It Cosmetics, by Under Eye or something. And then I also wanted to share this cream that I told you about on my last video, I think, or my first video after 5 years. And this is the Derma Skincare Cream. I've used it now, and I can tell you that I love it. I like it so much that I sometimes use this instead of my oils. It's fragrance free, and what I love the most about this cream is, first of all, that it keeps me moisturized not only all day long, and it's a great primer for your makeup, but all night long. And when I wake up, my face is still moisturized. Sometimes my face can pull in the morning. And the texture, this is like cream, and then as soon as you apply it on your face, it emulsifies and feels like water. Okay, it feels like you're putting water. Now remember, a derma is just like Aven and that other brand. They use their thermal water, and this was recommended by a guy that I follow on YouTube. What's his name? I can't remember. Oh, Cyril Laurent, exactly. And so I'm really happy about this cream. And now I'm getting also, I'm going to get another 2 recommendations from him, and I'm going to share them with you. But anyway, I am extremely happy to share with you my new philosophy for beauty, and this wonderful brand that I'm not sponsored, obviously. I wish I were, but just love. And they have also oils. Pursoma has oils. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so into this brand. It's not even funny. Another brand that I would really want to dive into, besides Barbara Sturm, some products, is Peony. And that's the brand of a famous esthetician, facialist. And I think her name is Jennifer Trudeau or something like that, Baudreau. And she is Oprah's personal facialist and Michelle Obama's personal facialist, not the whole family. She's from Montreal, just like me, and she keeps it in Montreal. I mean, she's very humble, just like Barbara Sturm, I think. I don't know, I guess they have similarities. And her products are also the same thing. Her philosophy is also the same as Dr. Sturm. Hydrate, don't be aggressive. She doesn't have any retinols. And I'm sorry, but if Oprah says it's good, no, I'm sorry, but if Oprah uses those products and Michelle Obama, and it's like really low key. It's not like, Yves Saint Laurent and stuff, but she has access to so many products and so much skincare that if she chooses her as her facialist and her products, it must be good. So those are the 2 brands I'm looking into, and I'm really, curious to try. And then another passion of mine would be starting a podcast. I would really love to start a podcast, but not as not so much as reviewing products. Of course, I would review products, but I like talking about beauty. Oh, here's Mishka again. And maybe talking about other interests that I have that just always are in the beauty realm, but just take other branches, other ways, and just, interesting topics to talk about. Because on YouTube, I don't know, there's only so much. So what do you think about it? Let me know. And thank you for joining me again here. And I'll definitely, my next video will be about the makeup that I use and I like. Now that I'm different, I'm 46 years old. I'm in my 47th year. My face is different. I do have wrinkles. I embrace my wrinkles. I enjoy getting older. And I don't have any, for example, I don't have any white hairs, but I stopped highlighting my hair. So many changes and many things to talk about. Okay, guys, so I'm going to turn off the video. And thank you again for following me. Bye. Say bye to my little kitty cat. Bye-bye.